Hey guys, I'm going to do a video on, this is my fire control group out of my M85, but this is just going to be a video on what I've done to smooth out have a more crisp trigger pull, make everything a little bit smoother, and just the action and everything. So kind of what I did on the hammer here is I took this down, just a real nice smooth round curve there, and did some 180 grit on it, I believe, and then 220, and made it really smooth. And I've also did the top here. This is really smooth now, and then I also did where it contacts the disconnector here, and then at the bottom right here on the bottom side here too. So in turn, sorry I got my spring on there already, I didn't want to take it back off, but you know, that's gonna connect there on the bottom, and that's gonna be a lot smoother when I pull that trigger coming off there. And then of course it's gonna make it a lot smoother here also when the bolt's riding across the hammer here, and that's just really smooth. And then on the trigger here also, I did the underside of here, this bottom side here, and then I've also done the top up here. Very little, you don't want to remove too much, but I've smoothed this out also. That way when this hammer, just any contact points, when this hammer comes down, it actually is hitting here on the top of this before it latches underneath there. So that's why I did the top there, like you see, and the disconnector here. Of course, once this is set in, I've got it all apart now, but I've also done the top, very little on the top side of this disconnector here, and so that part actually will touch that hammer very little, you know, here. So anyways, it does come down and push that, you know, pushes here. So that's just going to make everything smoother. I'm going to install it here in a minute and get everything back in. So I'll let you see how it looks once I install it, and let you see how know how it worked anyways, but I'll be back. Alright guys, here it is installed. You see it really don't look that bad. This is actually an unfired pistol, AK pistol, but you know, so it doesn't look too bad. Nice and smooth, and everything works really well. Don't know how good you can see down in there, but you know, all in all, this is actually really smooth, and this trigger pull is awesome. I mean, just a whole lot better. Alright guys, there it is with everything installed, light coat of oil over everything, but that actually helped the action a whole lot better than what it was, on top of the trigger being a lot better than what it was as well. But I wanted to mention real fast, sorry I can't do a whole lot with the position I'm in, but just wanted to mention that I used Neverdol also to help smooth everything out without having to take too much material off with the sandpaper. And I wanted to also ask if anybody knows of a retaining plate, trigger pin retaining plate, Tapco. I know there's Tapco, Krebs, Power, something or other. There's several of them out there, but if anybody knows of one that will fit this M85 or an M92, please let me know, because I'd like to put one in it. Shepherd's hook is not too bad, but it was a little bit of trouble trying to get it in there with the trigger pin and everything. It's just kind of a pain. But anyways, if anybody knows, leave a comment on something that maybe someone has put in their M92 or M85. But If you have any more questions, just leave a comment. But that's kind of how I smoothed up my the trigger pull and the action and everything on this M85. But any questions, guys, leave me a comment, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.